a few things, but firstly I'd just say what a crowd, what an atmosphere, what a day, an event it was. Played our part for 65 minutes or so, and so proud of a lot of the efforts and the care and how we defended and took opportunities, and then all those things, a little bit of discipline, probably a little bit of stuff we could get off our back end of our field better, and it's a different game. So yeah, small margins, test footy.
Captain Scott, the last 10 minutes, the last quarter, the intensity looked to pick up considerably. Well, for us at least, did it feel like that for you, and what was the intensity like in that final quarter?
Yeah, I think the Springboks sort of won the territory battle, and when they get the ball on that end of the field, yeah, I guess the crowd certainly get in behind them, and yeah, our discipline probably fed them even more so. So yeah, it is frustrating to be have that lead at 60 odd points, 60 odd minutes, and then yeah, to let them in like that.
And you spoke in the week about discipline. Is that exactly what went wrong? Those small things at the breakdown at the set pieces and things?
Yeah, parts of it. With interpretation, and we weren't clean enough, and you made the call.
Razor, what was your view on the Bongi and Benambi try that looked to maybe be a knock-on? Maybe. What was your take on?
Pardon? Was it?
The Bongi try.
Oh, okay. No, just checking if it was a try or not. Oh, look. You see it in... I saw what you saw. We saw what you saw, so we can't say any more, mate. It's a dangerous area if you start talking about referees and stuff. So we...
Razor, you must be happy with the way you set piece held up against the box. I mean, you achieved parity to Razor.
Yeah, look, I thought the scrum stuff was exceptional. It's got a great line-out try, line-out maul try, defended for long periods of time, and yeah, they got down at the end, and after a few multi-phases, after the set piece they scored, so that's the next part we have to get right.
Coach, I think it's 4 tests now this year where they always have failed to score points in the last 20 minutes. Why is that happening?
It's the first time I've heard that stat, so good work. I'll have a look at it.
Coach, in the past we've seen, we know the All Blacks with 10 minutes left to play and the 10-point lead is used to guarantee that they're not going to win. What do you believe is the reason that you weren't able to do that today? Maybe is it a credit to what's going on in your team, or what about the Springboks that made it so difficult for us to win that game?
Look, I'll just repeat the answer from before. Really, it's obviously the discipline stuff, a bit of kick battles, small moments, and the game changed. With just a little bit of momentum, and then off the back of that, with a bit of discipline, all those things combined, really.
Coach, looking at the two benches from the two teams, will you ever, especially when you're going into those the dynamics of the game, look over your shoulder with that Springbok bomb squad and say that might be the difference when you look at the experience they have as opposed to maybe the experience you have on your bench, especially some players not having played at altitude or in South Africa before in your bench?
Yeah, you can consider it that way. Look, well, the South African players could start, couldn't they? They've got a good depth, and they play that well. But we still have opportunities. Great experience for those young guys, but we've just got to execute better because we're going to finish tests better.
Coaching captain, you obviously surrendered a record here at Ellis Park over the last 10 years. You go down to Cape Town next week and haven't been there for a while. Just how much are the All Blacks looking forward to being back in Cape Town, considering the amount of support you guys have?
Yeah, be a great week down in Cape Town. We're looking forward to it. There's always plenty of support down there, and yeah, I guess we'll relish the occasion and hopefully put a performance in that's a little bit better than tonight.
Scooter, is there any consolation in the fact that you guys scored 4 tries when the Boks haven't conceded?
Yeah, I guess that's the positive. There were a lot of positives out of the game tonight, but to take the foot off the pedal with 15 minutes to go, that's the sort of, I guess, the frustrating part for us. And a world-class side like the Springboks will punish you when you're not quite accurate in your own half.
So you mentioned just then taking the foot off the pedal in the last 15 minutes. The pedal where you have the altitude and have the foot back in the those conditions. Was that a factor in that last 3 minutes?
I guess it's the same for both teams. It certainly challenges your decision making. It's a hell of an arena, but I think that's where we thrive. We love those moments, and we'll be better for that experience.
And Razor, 70 minutes of in the league basically, playing good rugby. You seem enough that's given you confidence maybe going to next week that you can bounce back and change the result?
I mentioned a few or three times tonight around how small margins there are, so got to get those little moments right.
Captain Scott, for you, just the atmosphere as an opposing team coming into Ellis Park, what was that experience like?
It's amazing. There were a few quiet patches within that game, which was, I guess, pleasing, but I guess they had the last roar in the last 10 minutes, and I guess that hurts a wee bit.
Coach, the 4 trials have been mentioned, and a couple of them were fantastic counter-attack efforts. Do you feel like the backline is kind of settled now, and that your attack is also kind of settling it?
We took a few moments, I suppose so. When you how many tests in the season? The 6 tests this year, and you have 10 days together before the start of the year, and it's going to take a little bit of time. So look, it was pleasing. We showed some enterprise, some good skills. We've got a hell of a depth in our backline. Some of those players that are under the 23 are, you'd rank highly in any team in the world. So, you pick your best test team for this week, and then give up guys opportunities if they take them, and build depth.
Just a word on Damian McKenzie's performance. He had his voice on.
Oh, look, he had some great moments, didn't he? He controlled the game reasonably well, majority of the game well. He's pretty electric, and you saw that side of him, but also a good test footy player who knows how to manage the game and is getting better and better.
Coach, is there any injury concerns ahead of next week?
We're good. It's another positive, yeah. So normally medics come jump on me straight away, but no, there's no news so far.
Moments there where we could have taken that away and won that game, and I guess late in the half, sort of 20 minutes, 15 minutes to go, we sort of put ourselves under a little bit of pressure with a little bit of discipline against a team like South Africa. They're going to put you under pressure through the set piece, which they did. So I think there's still some good things we can take out of it leading into next weekend.
All Blakes are just having a bit of trouble scoring points at the back end of the game. That's 4 tests in a row now. You guys haven't scored any points in the last 20 minutes.
I think something we'll probably have a look at. I think our bench has been doing a good job in the past few weeks, but I guess we're just going to be a bit more accurate in the second half. It's there. I don't think it's too far away. So, I think there's some positive things to take away into next week.
It came down to some pretty fine margins, discipline-wise. How do you fix that?
I think it's those 50-50 ones where you kind of want to have a crack or you shouldn't. So I guess it's about pushing the boundaries but not pushing them too far. And I think we got some penalties towards us this week today, and then a couple against us. So like I said, against the South African team, great kickers, put the ball in the corner, and their set piece is really good. It's never easy to stop, so we'll look at that this week.
Damian, it's been a while since the All Blacks have lost the Freedom Cup. That's obviously on the line next weekend now. Is that going to be a talking point for you guys this week coming?
Yeah, I think we know what's required from us. No lack of motivation whatsoever, and I think, like I said, there were glimpses tonight there for the majority of that game. We played some great rugby. We were really in control of the game, and then we just fell off the pedal a little bit. So, you got to credit South Africa. They obviously, that last 20, they were hungry and they fought and put us under a lot of pressure. So we know what's on the line next weekend. So
be ready. From an individual point of view, they were rushing the fence, but it seems to get some space all good. Confidence seemed to go off that.
They bring a lot of line speed. We always knew that was coming. It's the way they defend. So, I think the first half we were able to create opportunities and find that space, and then second half we probably didn't have as many opportunities. Scored a great try off set piece, and then Geordie's intercept. Again, I think when we get into that area where we're attacking, we just sort of need to hold the ball for a little bit longer, and it's definitely there. Saw it in the first half, so that is a positive.
Was the altitude of that?
It's a little bit harder to breathe, but I think it's a great atmosphere to play in front of. I think we definitely have plenty of juice still left in the legs, and it's just that last 20 where we sort of just need to lift the tempo again, which I think we can do.
Damian, we've all known about the Springbok forward back in their power. Did their backline ask questions you haven't seen them ask before?
I think Sasha, the team, was really good tonight. I think he offers he's dynamic. You got to keep an eye on him. He's got a great kicking game. They threw the ball around a little bit. They've got great kickers on their side, so it definitely puts you under a lot of pressure. Obviously, we know South Africa got a great set piece around their full cap, but I think their backs did a good job tonight.
Then a lot has just been made about what happened during the haka. A lot of people said it was very disrespectful. What did you think of it?
It's the first time I've played here in Johannesburg. I was told it was pretty loud. I guess it's you can understand the roars of the crowd. The music's a little bit probably don't agree with as much. It's plane flying over. The plane, and that's I don't know when the plane was supposed to fly over, but I guess it's it's an opportunity for us to connect with our run back home and our ancestors and everything, and I guess we knew the noise was going to be there, but it's out of my control.
What do you think of Shasha's performance?
Really good. He's a great player, skillful. Got to keep an eye on him in terms of defence. He offers a lot. He's got a great kicking game, and for a young guy, he plays with a lot of confidence. So he did a great job tonight. He's a good young player.
How much are you looking forward to Cape Town?
For sure. Cape Town's a great place. Played a lot of rugby there, but looking forward to that. I think obviously disappointed tonight, hurts, but exciting for what opportunity we've got next weekend.
And would you say that the championship is over for you guys?
Not at all. No, we've got to keep fighting. It's 1 week at a time, and we won't throw away tonight. So we'll have to build for next weekend.
Damian, you asked about change rooms before. I'll ask you another bizarre one. You've got a smudge on your hand. Your left hand, what's that?
That's just so I don't forget my plays. Pretty much. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is.
Awesome. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, they played exactly how we expected them to. Direct, physical. I thought we played really well for large parts of that game. It's just, to let that slip's quite disappointing.
You had a unique position. You're obviously off by that point in time, but the last 20 minutes just didn't feel like it clicked as well as the first hour. What were you seeing from the touchline?
It's got to be a lot more clinical, a lot more discipline. Gave them too many looks inside our 22.
Does it feel like if you fix that up, then 7 days' time in Cape Town, then you can capitalise and get a win over the Springboks zone?
100%. Like I said, I felt like we were on top for a large part of that game. Come out at half time, had a really good 15 minutes after that, so a lot of positives to take. It's just, that last 10-15 minutes we've got to be a bit better.
How did you find the forward battle, the scrum battle throughout that match? It was pretty ding-dong, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, like I said, we know how they play. They play direct, physical. They want to scrum your line out. And I thought we competed really well in that area. A few scrums, we just let them get what they want around the setup. So, we'll review that and be a lot better next week.
Yeah. Do you feel that the team, last couple of performances, Wellington, perhaps decide that you are building to some really good stuff at the moment?
Definitely. We're looking like a lot better team. It's just clinical and those real crucial moments.